What's up, guys? We're gonna get this video run going again, and next up is Suigetsu. Now Suigetsu, as you see right here, he's a water ninja, and he's actually pretty versatile. You can use him in multiple roles. He does have a curse seal. I don't know why, because I've never seen him actually use any curse seal. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never seen it in the anime. But according to this, he is considered a curse seal ninja. So yeah, I've never actually seen him do it. But he's also considered a sword ninja, of course, so he'll go look good with the lightning buff. And as you can see right there, and he's considered a sound ninja too. So yeah. So let's look at Suigetsu skills. He has water transformation jutsu, which is a prompt, which means it's pretty much going to attack first and be gangster and screw a lot of people, which is annoying. So when he finally gets it out there, he's gonna be a problem. Cause ninjutsu and taijutsu damage when selected enemy high float and tag basically means his defense and resistance down by 30%. Kind of annoying. So he's a good combo initiator, so even if you don't have fast enough initiative, he's going to be a pain in the ass because he can override that. So you also have Taijutsu Attack, which attacks a front enemy a chance to triple combo and float. Now because he has the passive on the bottom there, Ninja Sword, he attacks twice, so he's going to do that twice. So they go hand in hand together. I like those type of characters, especially in the arena, because they're extra DPS damage, and that's very good in the arena because you need that a lot. Chase, his water style dragon jutsu, which is pretty much what the water character does, and it causes repulse and damage to the rear. And he has water transformation jutsu, which basically increases his attack rate, so he can be in the front and be the man. So what you can do with him and hope and pray and get your taijutsu attack damage up, or get your tie up as much as possible so he'll do it more. The passive, see, they don't actually, it does work that way, but they don't give us exact stats, so we don't know how much taijutsu affects the water transformation jutsu. Maybe somebody has somewhere, like I believe somebody in China actually did that before, and I've seen it, but I didn't save it, or if I did save it, I don't know where the hell I saved it. I even looked at my history from like freaking a year ago, and I can't find it anywhere. So with that said, like if anybody can find that out, let me know in the comment section below, because I'll be really interested to see what the percentages of actually controls. But for now, you can put him in the front and hope that he does it. He doesn't do it as much as, like, say maybe like Neji or Kimimaru, but it's enough that he can actually be in front, especially move 1, so he can do that prompt skill and run out there and punch somebody in the face, which is very good. So combo wise, like I said, he pretty much does a high float, so we're gonna need something that goes after high float, which would make things a little bit interesting. So let's actually go here so I can show you his growth. Now, a lot of people are confused about growth. Let me explain growth. This technically is not the growth. This is the cumulative effect of, I believe, at a level 100. That's the cumulative effect. So technically it is his growth, but it's not the baseline growth. And I had to explain that. What I usually want to know is what the baseline growth is per number, per stat, per level. So what you would probably have to do is you probably have to divide backwards and figure it out that way, and ain't nobody got time for that. So what I did was, typically to find the growth, I pretty much did like 1 to 3 points into the cultivation to find it that way, so I know how much I should spend on towards certain things with a certain character. But you can give this can be like the rough estimate, unless you're a min-max type of person. If you're a min-max person, you're not going to want this. You're going to want the individual numbers like I showed you guys the first time around. That's why I did that, because min-maxers appreciate that more than this BS. This is just lazy BS, and you can't do numbers off of that because you don't know what the exact number is. So that's just explaining that. So when the dudes come in, oh, you can find the growth, shut up. That's not what I was talking about. We're talking about baseline numbers. This is not baseline numbers. Alright, with that said, let's go in here. Actually, I didn't change anything, but it's whatever. We just want to see Suigetsu run out there and do his skill. Do your skills, son. Actually, you know what? Sasuke is gonna chase after him, so I don't have to change it. Hey, that works. You don't get the second Katsuya, but that's fine. Alright, right out there. Now he did his prompt. Yep.
The legend chased after will never die.
Thank you for the sub. I like when that happens. You see, you guys, I never take that off. That's awesome. Even during the video, it still comes on. Alrighty. Alright, so he's gonna do that again. So he works out pretty well with it. I like Suigetsu. Suigetsu might get some burn. That prompt skill is pretty good too. The only problem is I'm afraid that he's gonna get wrecked. That's the only thing. That's the only thing about it. I'm just so afraid that he's gonna get wrecked. So I'm gonna try it on the Chinese server first. Yep. So other than that, you guys be legendary. I hope you have fun with Suigetsu. Give him some burn. Like I said, for you guys who are slower, the prompt skill overrides being slower. So if you put him in the one slot with the prompt skill, it's gonna override the initiative. So, which is again something I was trying to say beforehand, and people were like, "Oh, you did #1 is absolute," and I'm like, "Motherfucker!" Like people are so quick to try to correct you, but and then on top of that, they're agreeing with you on top of that. And I'm like, there's cases where you can override that. And that's what the prompt skill is. And then like they're like saying in the comments, well, the prompt skill does and I'm like with my hand over my face, like, you know what, just get off my channel, please. Be legendary, guys. Peace. Thanks for watching another video by me, Scion Storm. If you like what you see here, please by all means like, subscribe, share with all your friends. It really helps me out, and I appreciate everybody who stops by. One love and be legendary. Peace.